What is one thing that shouldn't be attractive, but you find it extremely attractive? I had a crush on a guy who was a total jerk, but he had this one thing that drove me crazy. He was always getting into fights, and one day I saw him in action. He was defending his little brother from a bully, and I was shocked at how good he was. He took down the bully with just a few moves, and I couldn't believe my eyes. I was so impressed that I couldn't stop thinking about him. Later, I found out he was a black belt in karate, and had been practicing since he was a kid. I was even more attracted to him after that. I started talking to him, and we hit it off. We started dating, and I was so happy. But then, I found out he was using his skills to get into fights for money. I was devastated. I tried to talk him out of it, but he wouldn't listen. I broke up with him, but I still couldn't get him out of my head. I missed him so much that I went back to him. I told him I loved him, and I couldn't stand seeing him get hurt. He promised me he would stop, and we got back together. We were happy for a while, but then he broke his promise. He got into a fight and ended up in the hospital. I was heartbroken. I realized I couldn't be with someone who was putting himself in danger like that. I broke up with him for good, and it was the hardest thing I've ever done.